All right, here we go. Good evening. How are you doing? Good evening, guys. Good, thanks. All right, so this is my YouTube channel, and this is my live video where people from all different streams, domains, they basically join. All subscribers they join here, and this is a channel-specific video. This is not dedicated to any particular university or any particular syllabus like that. It's just to spread awareness and knowledge about a particular subject. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And basically, all your questions also have to be generic, right? They are not. They should not be about any syllabus or any university or something like that. So just keep that in mind. Okay. All right. So today's live session is about a topic called as relations and functions in mathematics, where we basically have certain multiple choice questions to solve. This is based on the request by one of the subscribers, where it had been requested to come up with multiple choice questions on relations and functions. So we have 15 questions. In some time, let's get started. Let's allow the other people to join, right? I see there are four participants. Let the others join as well. Okay. Otherwise, how's the Josh for everybody? All right. So let's begin the quiz. I'll open up the quiz and I'll share my screen. All right. Choose the best option and mention the option in the chat. All right. So here we go. All right. First question. Which of the following best defines the relation? I see one answer B. Let's wait for the others. The actual answer it's B, correct. So It's any subset of the Cartesian product A cross B, right? That's a relation. Next question. Okay, so all of you have given correctly B. Next question. Most of you say C, and C is indeed the right answer. It's a relation connects elements from A to elements of B, right? That's correct. Next question. Yes, a lot of you say C. That's indeed the right answer. C means it's a reflexive relation, right? Where every element is related to itself. Correct, perfect. Let's go to the next question. So it's a symmetric relation. So what should be holding? All right. Most of you say A. That's indeed the right answer. Symmetric relations, reverse ordered pairs, right? Perfect. All right. Next question. Magnum YR Gaming. What's your real name? Seem to be giving all right answers. Yeah. Harshikesh. Okay. Harshikesh, what's your second name? Yeah, it's fine. It's that easy, but yeah. Oh, no second name, just one name. Yeah. Okay. Harshikesh. Okay. All right. All right. Most of you say C. That's indeed the right answer. Function maps each input to one output, right? So it's a special kind of relation where you have from your domain, you have exactly one output in the codomain, right? You can't have a one-to-many mapping in a function. Okay, so that's a function. All right. So पहले पांच अपने हो चुके हैं अभी नेक्स्ट पांच पे जाएंगे. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. थोड़ा सा लेवल थोड़ा इधर उधर हो जाएगा. All right. Most of you say A. That is the right answer. That's the definition of transitivity, right? Where if you have A, B, and B, C, then you need to have A, C in the relation, right? Next question. Sonia, you seem to be changing your answers. First it's A, now it's C. Okay, I think that was your previous response, probably. Okay, this is your current response. All right. All right. Let's see the answer. Yes, C is the right answer. So a composite relation is like it's a combination of two relations. So if you have like A and B in the relation R and then B and C in the relation S, so S composite R is basically going to be A and C, right? Because B is already common to both, so it directly becomes A and C, right? Next. Got it. Okay, perfect. All right, I see people are joining now. All right, next question. All right, a couple of you are saying B. That's indeed the correct answer. So, surjective onto covers the entire codomain, right? Where every element in the codomain has a pre-image in the domain. That's surjective. Okay. Next one. This time, now injective. Right, I see Shikesh, Anjali both say it's A. All right, so all of you think it's A. Somebody thinks it's A. Okay. Yes, that's the answer. Today's session is amazing. No one is getting wrong answers. All of you are getting the right answers. Okay. Let's say injective ensures uniqueness of outputs, right? So injective means one, one, one to one. That's injective. So A is the right answer. All right. Apologies for the unintended disruption. Thanks for your patience. So I was sharing question number 10. Let me share it once again. All right. Here's question number 10. All right. What do you think is the answer for question 10? All right. Someone says it's C. Okay. Yes, that's indeed the answer. C is the answer for question 10. So range is a set of actual outputs, subset of codomain, right? All right, next question. So now we have finished the first 10. So now last five. Right. Shikesh says it's an equivalence relation. Yes, that's indeed the right answer. These define equivalence relations, right? Next question. So four more questions remaining. right? So for a bijective function, correct answer should be that it is both injective and surjective. That's when it's called as bijective, right? So it's both one, one, and on two, right? So C is correct. Next, question 13. Next. So this is about a composite relation, right? The one that we just saw in an earlier question. Yes, which is the right answer? Correct answer is that it neither preserves anything, right? None of these properties are guaranteed to be preserved, okay? In composites, just keep this in mind, right? Next question. If f is bijective, then its inverse, right? Then its inverse maps codomain back to domain uniquely. Is that the answer? Yes, that's the answer. So bijective functions always have inverses, and then they map the codomain back to domain uniquely, right? So y equals f of x, then x equals f inverse of y, right? Last and final question. All right, so you folks are saying A, and that's exactly the right answer. No, A is not the right answer. B is the right answer. So range includes only actual outputs produced by the domain, right? So range is basically the real actual values that the function might produce, and codomain is basically everything that's technically possible in the y y's zone, right? So that's the difference. So with this, we have finished the quiz for relations and functions as well as requested by you folks. I hope you found this useful, and just like this, we will keep on continuing to meet in subsequent live sessions. Please feel free to suggest the content in the chat box in the live session on what topic you want to be creating content. And I'll be happy to create a video on that, all right? Video or a live chat on that, all right? So I'll just wait for a minute or two to see if anyone wants to type or say anything. All right. All right, folks. Anything else? Cool. I assume nothing. So take care, folks, and wish you all the very best with the preparation. And please feel free to suggest content in the chat box or in the posts or below the video, and I shall be happy to come up with the content of your choice. Until then, see you again in another session. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.